This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
The Christmas spirit was alive and well Tuesday night for the Grant County Sheriff's Office and Moses Lake Police Department's annual Shop with the Cop.
After John's Foods closed its doors back in early October, residents of Soap Lake have had to travel to Ephrata to get their groceries.
To Facebook and Google, $455,000 is less than the small change you could find in your sofa.
Moses Lake Wrestling has only had 2 home duels so far this season, and both of them were filled with urgency.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News. And it starts now.
The Christmas spirit was alive and well Tuesday night for the Grant County Sheriff's Office and Moses Lake Police Department's annual Shop with the Cop. The 7th annual event brought families and law enforcement together for a night of shopping at the Moses Lake Walmart. After grabbing a bite to eat thanks to a donation of 70 pizzas from the Moses Lake Papa John's, kids and their law enforcement partners booked it through the store to fill up their carts. And as usual, it wasn't just gifts for themselves, the kids also stocked up on presents for their families. Chief Deputy Derek Gregg, who has planned the event every year, said it wouldn't be possible without the continued support of the community.
I just wanted to get out all of the donors that support us each and every year to make this happen. Some of the donors were Walmart Foundation for $2,500. Moses Lake Industry donated $500. The Grant County Sheriff's Office Association also donated $500. Genie Industries, Terex donated $500. And Simplot Growers of Moses Lake was $500. Tip a Cop that we did last week was $2,500. iFIBER 1 News donated $500, and Papa John's Pizza was $1,100 in donated pizza. So I wanted to let everybody know that donated. Thank you for that, because without your help, we would unable to do this each and every year.
The Moses Lake Police Department also received large donations from the community, including $500 from the Moses Lake Manta Ray swim team and funds from the Walmart Foundation and Tip a Cop. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by...
Change doesn't have to be complicated. With a low-profile microwave hood combination that's ready to install right out of the box. It fits in the same space as your under-cabinet hood, so you can get your microwave off the countertop and make space for the routines worth keeping. The low-profile microwave hood combination from the #1 selling appliance brand in the USA.
Whirlpool Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata.
After John's Foods closed its doors back in early October, residents of Soap Lake have had to travel to Ephrata to get their groceries, but no more. Aiken's Fresh Market finally opened its doors Wednesday morning to a big crowd of grocery shoppers excited to have a local market again. Owner John Aiken Sr. said it was important to both him and John Foods owner David Asker that a grocery store was in Soap Lake. Aikens is happy to be able to provide a grocery store for the people of Soap Lake. Aikens also explained some of the new features of the new store.
We expanded some of the departments, the bakery and the deli. We increased the selection that he had in comparison.
Other changes include a new donut recipe from their Quincy location and a bigger meat selection for their deli. Aiken's Fresh Market hopes to be in Soap Lake for years to come. I'm Adam Chikoski for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by...
Your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
To Facebook and Google, $455,000 is less than the small change you could find in your sofa. But it settles a pair of lawsuits brought by Washington Attorney General Bob Ferguson, which could have shown the 2 internet companies broke state laws around political advertising. In Washington, political advertisers must keep information about who pays for a campaign ad and make it public. Ferguson's court case said Google and Facebook, which were major platforms for political ads in Washington elections, did neither. The violations were first revealed by Seattle alternative newspaper The Stranger, which prompted Ferguson's lawsuits last June. The settlements, $238,000 from Facebook, $217,000 from Google, end those court fights with neither company admitting guilt. The money will go into Washington's Public Disclosure Transparency account, which pays for campaign law enforcement. The settlements are small, but add to a growing list of troubles for the two giants of search and social media. Google is under fire for allegedly offering family apps that expose children to privacy risks, and a New York Times report says Facebook shared information its users didn't know about, including their private messages, with Spotify, Amazon, and Netflix. Jefferson Robbins, iFIBER 1 News.
Moses Lake Wrestling has only had 2 home duels so far this season, and both of them were filled with urgency. Tuesday night, the undefeated Davis Pirates came to town to challenge the Moses Lake Chiefs for second in the Big Nine. The duel was even early on, with both teams taking shots. Moses Lake held on to a slight 21-18 lead before going off and scoring the last 30 points of the duel, ultimately winning 51-18. Senior Brian Guzman was one of those late wins for the Chiefs, and he understood the importance of this duel for his team.
It was very important. We're going to come in most likely second because of Sunnyside, but we're going to keep pushing. We're going to just keep going 100% at it, and we're going to get these wins.
Moses Lake now advances to 2-1 on the season and will likely finish second in the Big Nine, unless Sunnyside completely implodes and drops 2 conference duels. The Chiefs are now on holiday break. The next time Moses Lake will take the mat will be at Eisenhower on January 2nd, 2019. I'm Adam Chikoski for iFIBER 1 Sports.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at ifiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.